So apparently there's a nigga that is so thirsty for clout and attention from JIDION that he is willing to make himself a sexual predator just to get his attention. I've made my fair share of comments about doing anything for content, but he has taken it to a whole nother level. He's off the deep end.
DMing 100 minors until I meet JIDION. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm supposed to be in prison right now. I honestly think I will be getting exposed by JIDION.
Bro, like, this nigga has to be a case study of some sort. We need to get some German scientists to take this nigga apart limb by limb, crack his skull open, and dissect his brain. Because what possesses someone to go this far for the clout?
Sooner or later, bro. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is
he can't get that through his brain, though. He don't understand that.
Out of this at all.
Normally when I have nothing to talk about and I'm looking for stories, I immediately open up the Bird app, that being Twitter, expecting to see something crazy that a content creator did. Maybe a stream gone wrong, some YouTuber just didn't want to mute his mic and decided to slur like crazy, or even the once in a lifetime where a celebrity, more consistently nowadays, goes out and wilds out on a fan, does something done, goes broke, loses all their fame, something along those lines. At no point in time did I ever expect to see me opening up Twitter to JIDION reacting to somebody who is proudly claiming being a predator. When I say proudly, I mean he wants the world to know, because he has made multiple videos talking about the situation, trying to get clout off being a pred as a joke, if you can even call it that. But I had to make a video about this. You know, in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning though. Who even is this guy, and why is he all of a sudden trying to get fame in this way?
I think I got my twin sister pregnant, bro. My twin sister, ever since
Bro, I remember when he was making them Instagram reels and them TikToks where he's like, today, he got all that clout so fast and then fell off. Now he's trying to do anything to rekindle that flame. You just can't, bro. Like, just give it up. Wrap it up.
The first time I seen my twin sister, I always fantasized over her. I always found my twin sister attractive. Her shape, her body, her eyes, her...
Imagine being this nigga grandma and you on your deathbed and your lame ass grandson making videos like this and he's not even going anywhere with it. You're a stain to your legacy. You're a stain on your bloodline.
Lips, her mouth. I love my twin sister.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't know who this is, so I will inform you. This is Lil Will. At least that's the name that he uses on most of his platforms, from X all the way to Instagram to Twitch to his main YouTube channel. And recently, he's been posting on a secondary YouTube channel named Willlllltouchesgrass, where he tells a bunch of stories that are presumably fake and meant for entertainment, yet we'll have some of the craziest titles where he'll be saying some of the craziest things in order to engagement bait and garner some sort of audience. And let me just put it lightly, before this JIDION situation, he barely had a video that cracked over 700 views. This truly wasn't working, yet he would consistently upload videos of him saying stuff like this.
On my sister on accident, and every time I dream, every time I go to sleep, it comes up. I think about it every time, having nightmares.
Yo, now that I think about it, this nigga is modern day King Batch. He's setting us back 800 consecutive years as our race. It's a shame that this fat nosed, big young face ass nigga is a part of the same ethnicity as me.
About this, bro. I all over my sister, bro, and nobody won't believe me, bro. I'm telling everybody, and they say it was on purpose, bro.
With crazy titles like I make EDP look like an angel, I gave my mother on accident, my first
y'all
time
see what took off though.
It's only a miracle, and the algorithm must be hiding him away from the world because he just hadn't blown up off this content yet, which only actually makes sense. With clickbait titles like these and content with literally negative substance, there was just no way he was gonna blow up or make a living off of any of these things. And I guess he realized that too, because the videos actually weren't blowing up. The most views that they got were like 700, 600 views, but the content really wasn't going anywhere.
Right, this is the way to get put on Aiden Ross's platform,
more and more, trying to get as
like Aiden Ross would be the reason he blew up.
So instead of doing that, he decided to go full force on the shock value, if you can even call it that, and also bring in somebody who was already famous, that being JIDION in this case, when he uploaded a video titled DMing 100 minors until I meet JIDION.
As y'all can see by the title, DMing 100 minors until I meet JIDION, yes bro, that will I be doing. And this is the reason. I'm not just going to be texting minors.
Yo, on God, the CIA is up 5 million just because of this nigga. He is a government psyop. He was planted in content creation to set back the black youth. There's no other explanation. They over here talking about Rakai and Marlon are the spies. This nigga right here is a intercontinental black African American spy. And he needs to be eradicated today.
To text minors, because we all know I don't like minors, bro. We all know that, bro. We all think JIDION pred catchers is scripted. So what
No,
I'm going to be
don't.
doing for the
We
community,
do not.
I'm going to be texting a whole bunch of minors. But listen.
This nigga's talking about
doing
something.
this
But listen, there is no listening. You're
be a
weird,
leader.
buddy.
Everybody
You're
wanna
weird.
know is the pred catchers fake? Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that text a whole bunch of minors. I'm going to be meeting up with minors just to see if catching a predator is real. JIDION has been doing these catching of predators for over some years now, and I truly, not to sound weird or nothing.
This nigga said not to sound weird or nothing. Yeah, this nigga with this matted taco meat in his fucking head. You need to go comb your shit out. Your shit matted as fuck. You ugly as shit. He got Free Diddy Avenue above a I Love Diddy whiteboard, and he's talking about some, oh, not to be weird. Yo, kill this nigga today.
But I think some of these people, some of these suspects that he's catching are innocent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird.
All of this sounds weird, actually. Everything that's coming out of your mouth until this point has already sounded weird. Before you made this video, anything I heard from you sounded weird, but this just cemented that tenfold. You are a complete weirdo and apparently a pred. How at any point in time in that sentence can you say, oh yeah, we all know I don't like minors, but I'm gonna go out of my way to DM 100 of them in order to catch JIDION? What? As if you can't just look up the people that JIDION has put in jail and check if they're actually in there, check what their charges are. There are so many other ways you can go about this, and this just seems like somebody who's trying to go out of their way to find a loophole to talk to kids, because that's all you're actually doing at this point. I don't know where he's going to go with this plan, if you can even call it that, and if he's actually even doing this, but how you can even call this a joke or think this is some sort of content idea that should be uploaded to YouTube, TikTok, or wherever.
I can tell you how he got this idea. He only had 3 people in his classroom. He wore a helmet to school every single day, and he had to make sure that that mug was strapped up. He don't know how to read. He don't know how to think. He don't know how to breathe properly.
Because a lot of his videos are meant to be dark humor, jokes, or just something to laugh at where you don't take it as seriously. But there is nothing funny about any of this, and this is something that should definitely ruin his life.
Now, when I DM these 100 minors, I'm not going to take it nowhere out of the experiment, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be weird and really trying to talk to these minors. I'm going to do this to see who do I meet up with. If I meet up with one of these minors and JIDION's there, okay, I take my charge, I go to jail, I get a bond, and I get out. But
that's not how it works. You're on a registered sex offender list for the rest of your life. Are you stupid? There's no way he's that dumb. He rode the shortest of the short buses. Oh my goodness. He had a teacher help him wipe his ass every time he went to the bathroom. There's no way you think you're just gonna get out of this on bail.
If I meet up with one of these minors and JIDION is not there, it's fake, scripted. I'm taking the blame. If this go wrong and I really meet a minor and not JIDION, I could be going forever, bro. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors.
Yeah, see, before you start talking and texting to all these minors, you need to fire your barber. You need to tell that nigga to put in his letter of resignation today. What the fuck does he have going on your forehead, bruh? Jesus Christ.
I'm going only for an experiment. Only for an experiment. I'm going to be meeting up with minors. I'm going to be texting minors. And I'm just going to be trying to see if catching a predator is real. I promise I will keep it in the experiment. I will be professional. I will not do anything across the lines. I don't like my...
This nigga just tried to say he's gonna be a professional predator. What does that even mean? why is this something that you want to do? This is a rough way to continue into 2026.
This is all for experiment. I will not do nothing with them.
Like, he think he's
I've seen
so
people
funny.
do crazy and outrageous things over the years in order to gain clout and gain a following on social media. I mean, this is the new wave and some of the best ways to not only have fun, but also make money. And this right here is definitely not one of those ways. Pretending, I shouldn't even use the word pretending, proudly proclaiming being a predator on your YouTube channel is not one of those ways. At no point in time do I think this was funny. At no point in time do I see this as a joke. At no point in time do I see this as actual entertainment. This is just a plain weirdo out here trying to have an alibi in some way. This is unacceptable behavior and odd, weird, all of those things. And the reason that he included JIDION is because he's been streaming a lot more recently, and overall has just been a lot more active on social media.
I'm not gonna lie, if he became an underground rapper,
and pushed out
besides
his
Aiden
video
Ross, he'd
more
get
and
a
more.
platform.
Because if JIDION never
If he made
reacted to
good
this or
music,
gave it any
good underground
attention,
music,
I'd
bruh.
be
Actually,
surprised
Novice
if
is
anybody
stuck,
in
and they
this
still
world
love him.
would see it. And of course, unfortunately, JIDION did end up seeing this and reacting to it on stream. I'm gonna show you a couple of his clips, but at no point in time did he even condone this, and literally just pointed the finger at this guy and called him a predator, a weirdo, and a sick individual overall.
Let's just say one of the minors you text is a decoy, right? Let's just say, hypothetically. What about the other 99? What about the other 99 that you're gonna be interacting with, man? And you're gonna be talking to that way?
Like, he's doing all this just to meet this big fat black bald Christian that does this for a living, that puts niggas behind bars. You gonna get put in the chain gang just because you want to meet this nigga? Are you serious?
So you can meet me. You're gonna be talking to real kids just to meet some black dude. If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is no win out of this at all. I'm trying to look at it. I mean, yeah, he'll get clout, like not any good clout. I'm sure everybody on Cell Block 1 would know about this. But bro, I'm just trying to figure out, where is the W in this, chat? Oh my, bro. I like, chat, man. I get it. This is a joke. Like, you know, but I'm not oblivious. I understand that this is a troll, right? You know, if we're gonna shame the lolly community, we gotta shame dudes like this. You feel me, chat? I can't say, hey,
both of y'all niggas
lolly
is weird.
leads to stuff, leads to these predatory stuff, making it okay and stuff like that. If we let jokes like this be okay, and we all start joking like it, then the action itself is gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna allow that. And you know this, like, bro, this is even more than just like a joke and stuff. Bro went out of his way to get a free Diddy Avenue sign and draw I Heart Diddy in his background.
So even the person that he was looking to get attention from thinks this is all weird and doesn't condone any of this. He doesn't think this joke is funny. And JIDION is the master of dark humor and doing all types of crazy things in order to get a reaction from people. So if he's doing somebody that's not condoning it, you know you've gone
Chris Hansen
way
of
too
YouTube.
far. So the person you made the video to get attention from isn't liking the video, and the general populace who are actually watching this and consuming this content for some reason aren't liking it. I don't know what the point of making this video was for. Obviously, I actually do know it was in order to gain clout and attention, but you're getting clout and attention in the worst way possible. Whatever you blow up for is most likely what people are going to know you for. So if you're blowing up for being a pretend pred, that pretend label was getting dropped instantly, and people were just going to point and look at you as an actual predator. And that only becomes more and more true when you look at the videos he's uploaded since that other video has blown up.
Today, I'm being straightforward. I'm not here to hide nothing. First thing first, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I don't have a lot of friends. So I get on here and I just let y'all know whatever to come off my mind, bro.
Yo, big surprise. You have no friends. I wonder why. I wonder why you have no friends.
I need somebody to talk to, and I feel like I don't got nobody, bro. So I'm gonna just vent to y'all real quick, bro. As y'all see by the title, I honestly think I will be getting exposed by JIDION sooner or later, bro. Now, you might ask why I say that. I've been texting a couple people online. It's been getting to be an addiction lately, bro. The more and more I text these people online, the more I do weirder and weirder shit. I've downloaded every app. Foot Finder, every app. I'm addicted to texting people online. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. And I will be exposed by the end of 2026. Remember me telling you this. This is not a call out for help. I just want to come to the front and tell the truth. Tell the truth what I do, what I've been doing, my addictions. I get on these apps and I show my I'm a weirdo. I'm not who you think I am. I get on the monkey
Nah, buddy, I
app
think you
and
are
pull
exactly who we
I'm
think
one of
you are.
those. I'm making this video to come up front, to tell the truth about who I am. I'm not a good human being. I am a weirdo. Last night, I was on an app and I got the girl number. And when we FaceTime, she was 12.
I am at a loss for words because clout views
See, this the type of nigga that eat the bubble gum that people stick up underneath the desk. This nigga's nasty. He's just nasty. Fucking disgusting.
like attention from randos on the internet is never this serious. At no point in time after seeing one of your videos blow up or one of your videos get traction because you pretended to be a pred, should you lean into it some more to make videos like this. And this is just one of those videos. He continues on and has more of them, leaning into this persona, if you can call it, and trying to gain more and more views and clout off of this. This is disgusting behavior, if I haven't said it enough during this video, and will land you with no future. Not that if you're posting or saying things like this with a smile on your face after knowing the attention that it's going to get, do you even deserve one? But I don't understand or grasp how someone can see this and think it's a good idea. And what makes it all funnier is I'm going to show you him reacting to JIDION reacting to his videos and all of the claims and excuses he tries to make to justify doing this type of stuff.
I mean, bro, listen, like, bro, that's just the narrative, bro. Like, that's just, like, bro, that's just the narrative, JIDION. Like, it's nothing towards you, bro. I'm just trying to see.
This nigga grinning ear to ear. JIDION reacted to his video, made his whole fucking year. This nigga pussy got so wet just because JIDION saw him being a fucking weirdo online for free. Bro, we gotta raise our standards, bro.
If it's real or not, bro. Jimmy shit. That is a genuine fact just because, bro. If you think about it, bro, with these pred catchers, some of the decoys text the predators first, bro. Come on, bro. How you gonna text somebody first and then not expect a reply back? That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not weird, bro. Delete shit, bro. Like, I'm all against predators, bro. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing, bro. This is all for the community, bro. This is all for the community, bro. We need to see if catching the predators is real. Not just JIDION, but everybody's catching a predator, bro. I just want to see if it's real or not, and that's it, bro. It got nothing to do with no weird shit, bro. I just want to see if it's real. It's not about the clout, bro. It's not about the clout, bro. It's about the community and getting the answer, bro. Time out. If it's a joke, if you know it's a joke, I should still get shamed for a joke? So if somebody really does something like this, they should get shamed. But if somebody make a joke, they should get shamed? I don't know.
Yes. If you make a joke about being a predator, I am shaming you. You were a weirdo. You were a disgusting human being. Why are we joking about something like this? Especially in the way that he is. Because at no point in time was it even funny. There is no actual joke inherently in this. We just all know you're joking because of the way that you're doing it. It's on actual YouTube. No one is actually stupid enough to post something like this and actually do it. We know you're joking, but there is no real inherent joke in this. It's all just weird. And all of those excuses that he came up with, talking about, oh yeah, they DM first, and that's literally not the case because you cannot be put away if you actually DM and initiate contact first. He doesn't watch or consume any of JIDION's content, so I doubt he even knows that or knows how these pred catches actually go. He is just doing this in order to gain clout. And someone like this whose brain is so rotted that any micron of attention from the internet is making them happy, especially if they don't care if it's good or bad attention, is genuinely disturbing because you should not care this much about random people you don't know online tuning into your videos, whether they are be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or even your Twitch live stream. It's never this serious,
bro. And then it begs the question, what is he gonna do when this dies down? Like, he gonna try to one up this shit. He gonna be on some Kai Mafia-thon full type shit. Like, it's just cut it out, dude.
Yes. Since you're also going to blow up in this way, because this is the most viewed videos he has doing stuff like this, you're just going to be known as the guy who pretends to be a predator. And I'm putting pretend in huge quotes.
Man right here is addicted to clout. Hey man, not all publicity. Like, here, listen to a bigger creator, a successful creator that's doing this full time. Not all publicity is good publicity, right? Not at all. You don't always know best. You feel me, chat?
I hope this person has a talk with somebody in his personal life to make sure he doesn't continue going down this route, because there is nothing good for him. He's literally going to ruin his entire life over getting views, clicks, and likes from people who genuinely couldn't care less about what he does, and will just move on to the next thing if he disappears off the internet. This is disgusting behavior, and the fact that he even thinks this is funny as well, again, it just requires him to talk to somebody, a professional, a friend, anyone, so that he can move past this behavior and never does anything like this again. No one is laughing, no one thinks this is a joke, and I hope he can see that. At the end of the day though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place.
Hey y'all boys, OPG for L. Oh wait, and no way.